Hey guys, Yasha here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you a new series, not the montage, not the funny moments video. Today I'm bringing you a how to play Raze series. So pretty much in this series I'm going to show you guys how to use the agent Raze in Valorant in a lot of different scenarios on different maps. And I just want to give you guys this quick warning that I am not a godly player. I am not a pro. I am not a T1 player. I'm just a regular immortal player who has a lot of experience because of my playtime. And remember that is the perspective that all the information is coming from. All of this is what I've found to be the best for me. The lineups I'm showing you guys, the playstyle I'm telling you guys about, all of that is coming from me. So there's a lot of different videos you can watch out there, but you know, if you tend to watch mine, that's where you're getting the information from. This is going to cover attack and defense on Icebox and every different site like A, mid, and B. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys at the end of the video. So when it comes to attacking on pistol rounds, if you're on Icebox and you're on A site, what you really want to buy, at least what I prefer to buy, is light shields and double satchels. You know, you can go ghost and you can go just boombot, but I find this to be better because as Raze you want to play very unexpected. So if you're getting entry on A on pistol round and you decide to go from the top, I believe going from the top is better on pistol round at least, because it gives you direct entry. There's a few ways you can play from here. The first thing you could do is throw down your satchels just like this, and it gets you right here on top of A side. So you're already up here, you know, you can clear the right side, you can clear the left side, and yeah, you're just, you know, you're with your team could have already cleared. And pretty much what this lets you do is you can kind of play back a little bit. You can kind of see if there's someone on the right, maybe try to check mid while your team is pushing up, and you can get right next to your team. You know, if you do the satchels, boom, you're already here. So that's how I prefer to play entry on A site. Now when it comes to A site on defense, this one's a little more time oriented and it depends on how fast the attackers push. So what you want to do is you kind of want to play back maybe on top rafters and wait for them to push up into sight. Because if you have both of your satchels in light shield, a good thing that you can do, which is kind of risky, is if your team is already pushed up mid and they're kind of clearing the site, you can throw satchels down anywhere in this area and just aggressively push the guy planting. Because usually they're going to plant here, or if they have sage wall, they're going to wall this area off and plant here. So you honestly just want to be unexpected and very aggressive, to the point where they won't expect you and their aim's not going to be as good on you. That kind of gives Raze an advantage because they're not expecting that. You're going to be expecting a guy that you're going to jump on them like boom, boom, 2 right clicks and they can die just like that. So when you're on A, don't try to, you know, you could do this if you wanted to. It's a lot riskier if you just say you double satchel here. But look, the whole team's going to be up here on Nez, some are going to be top there, so it's not worth doing that. You honestly want to wait till they push up on defense. Now when it comes to mid on Icebox, especially on pistol round, it's kind of rare that you're going to push mid, but if you do, once again, as I said, you want to be really unexpected with Raze. You know, you don't want them to expect the default plays from me, so what I like to do is go right up top onto this little blue crate. You want to throw your satchels anywhere down this area and try to get on top of tube. It should be really easy, just like that. And now that you're on top of tube, you know, these guys won't expect it. If there's one spawn, if there's one right there in pallet, if there's one kitchen, you just try to get the pick and you try to back off quickly because you're not going to have enough health or even enough ammo to keep fighting multiple people. So that's how you want to play aggressive on mid. Now when it comes to pistol round on mid, I personally don't like playing in kitchen just for this reason. As I keep saying, you really want to be unexpected. So if you're sitting back and the enemy team is pushing, you know, through mid right here into B, and your teammates are like, hey, they're about to be on B site, you could try to do the satchel right here that gets you on top of tube. And if you can do the satchel, you can peek this and boom. You can get like a quick 2 picks maybe, but you want to play safe. So as soon as you get like a pick or 2, if you can't get 2, honestly, just back off and try to go back to your team. Or you can go up here and lurk around to kitchen.
30 seconds
There's a lot of things you can do in mid to be really unexpected. It's just honestly risky and it's kind of team dependent. Hopefully your team's giving you callouts to be able to do this. So when it comes to B site on Icebox, especially on pistol round, what I like to do with Raze is try to get the high ground advantage early and play aggressive. So once you start, you know, you're going to quickly peek, just see if someone's there, try to fight them, but try to quickly get yourself right up here on top of this crate and check this angle, you know, check under you, check in front of you. If there's no one there, throw another satchel, boom, try to clear this crate right here. This satchel should be easy for most people. If I quickly turn this on, you honestly just throw one right down here at the edge, you jump and then use it, and you should be right here instantly. Now be ready to expect someone here. You know, you kind of want to be ahead of your team. You want to be up front, especially as a duelist. Just clear all these angles and that's it. Now when it comes to defense with Raze on pistol rounds, starting off from B, if you want to play aggressive, just make sure you buy both of your blast packs and try to have light shield. You throw your first one right here and you want to do this. As soon as the round starts, throw one under you and boom. Satchel right off the rip. Now, no one's going to hear you. No one will know that you're up here. Now you can quickly just peek, try to get a free pick maybe like that, and then back off, go back to your team. This is personally what I like to do a lot because it's very unexpected of Raze, and usually, like in any lobby, even higher immortal rated lobbies, people do not clear this in the first few rounds. So try to take advantage of that as early as you can. Now when it comes to attacking on A site, once you have your gun and you have all of your utility, there's two different ways you can play, and it depends on your playstyle. The first playstyle is to come top belt. If you're aggressive, you try to clear backside, like you clear that angle, you clear that, and you clear that. Then you pull up to this corner right here, pull out your Roomba, and try to line up your cursor right with that red arrow right there. This should be a very easy lineup. You send the Roomba, and what that's going to do is clear the left side, so if there's someone in that corner, it's going to clear it. And if there's someone back here behind this middle area, it's going to clear that as well. Then when it comes to your nade, as soon as you send your Roomba, you want to try to nade the back of nest area, so they can't really push out there. And this is easy. You honestly just line it up with I pinged right there, and boom, you throw your nade. And that's how you clear aggressively, and then, you know, if you have your satchels, feel free to just satchel in and just pop off. You do you. Now, if you prefer to play a little slower on A site, what you can do is come down here pipes, try to get close to this yellow light, and send your Roomba to the very right of that light. What that's going to do is clear the same exact thing that the other one does, except you're not going to get this back part of the A site. And when it comes to your nade, you want to try to come up here on pipes. Hopefully, you know, the back side is clear and left side is clear. Good nade that you can do is just jump up and nade that area right there. Nade the mid area, because the longer that you can deny their entry, the easier it is for you guys to get into entry and just plant and help your team win the round. That's all of A site. Now when it comes to mid, using your util is very important as Raze, only when you're attacking, not as much as defense. But what you can do is pull up here, and it honestly depends on if they have a Sage or not. If there's a Sage on the enemy team, what they usually like to do is put a wall right here up tube. So, you know, if you try to peek this area right here, it's already going to be walled off and you guys can get entry. Now if that's the case, you try to line up your Roomba, just send it anywhere down there under kitchen, because that's going to scare them, that's going to get you good clearance. And when it comes to using your nade, I try to use it towards their spawn. So you want to get close, just wall bang it into mid, try to get into their spawn. Or if you're able to peek this and no one's peeking, just throw a nade right here, because that's going to stop people coming out of A for a few seconds. And other way around, try to do the same nades if the Sage isn't walled up there, but try to send the Roomba into kitchen if there is no Sage. And you want to kind of play off of that. Use it as your guide pretty much. That's it for mid on attack. Now another thing about mid is that you can play much more aggressively too if you wanted to. For example, like I showed you on Piss Around, if you hear a bunch of people here, you could quickly send your Roomba, send your nade to the back of tube, and this is very risky, but throw your double satchels, try to get up top and peek, try to get a few picks and then back off. You can do the exact same thing on defense if you wanted to. When it comes to using your utility on B, it is very important because people tend to play shotguns in this area. Even if they have economy or if they're low on it, they always try to use shotguns here, close quarters. So first thing you want to do is quickly peek the back area, see if anyone's there. If not, pull up a little bit, try to send your Roomba right there to clear the right side. You want to satchel up here, and there's a good nade lineup for the back of yellow. You know, if you don't want the guys to quickly peek this while your teammates are getting entry, line yourself up here with the edge of green, like hold A, get as close as you can. Look to the corner of yellow right there, and look all the way up to where the clouds change the color. So as you can see, this is like a lighter cloud, this is a darker cloud. Right in the center of that, if you throw the nade, it should just land at the back. It's going to kind of split out like that, but that should give you good clearance right there. And after that, you know, you can use your other satchel, get close up, and you're already in now. And your whole team can come here, you can plant down, and hopefully you guys win the round. Now, opposite to that, when it comes to defense on B, as I already showed you guys in Piss Round, there's a really fun thing you can do, which is satchel up here before the round starts, be up here and people won't hear you. But now that you have your utility, you know, you can play a bit back. If you've already done that during the Piss Rounds, what you want to do with your util is, there's a few things you can do. You can go to the left side, try to align yourself with this area so you don't get peeked. Now, if you're feeling a little more aggressive, you can try to peek the garage door right here and send another Roomba there. And those are, honestly, that's it for the Roombas. Now, if you want a nade, what I'd like to do is kind of play it safe. I'd like to shift, jump, and throw a nade back there. And, you know, same thing goes for the door. If you hear them coming from door, you throw a nade right there too. And that's it for defending B, honestly. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you could take away something from this video that helped you. And I just want to remind you guys that all of the things I showed you in this video are all about my playstyle. I like to have an aggressive playstyle, and that's usually the best thing that you should do when you're playing a duelist, especially like Raze. You really want to be aggressive. So if you learned something, or even if you didn't, just leave a comment down below. You know, I appreciate any kind of feedback. So yeah, I plan to continue making these videos, you know, showing you how to play Raze on other maps such as Bind, Haven, Breeze, all of the new maps that are coming out as well. So just keep leaving good feedback on these videos, and I'll keep giving you guys the videos. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Peace out.